Yeah, because I was busy doing everything preparation on the chair. One of the breaks, I was informed that there was a search and seizure warrant where the investigation team went to collect gadgets. They were not arresting anybody. It was just a matter of apparently looking for people to get the gadgets. So I'm sure the message in the process there. I will still be brief as I get out here. That's the next thing I can say.
And also I mentioned to you this morning and subsequently, Chair, maybe you didn't have an opportunity if it was copied to the evidence leaders that there was also an attempt to obtain these devices from Kabinde and Minister Tools.
When I got the brief, that is exactly what I was told, that they were looking for the people's gadget, not for the people.
So again, it was just to obtain the mobile, the cell phones.
That is correct.
Not to arrest them.
No, they say they were looking for gadgets, not for arresting people.
Just because we were Lieutenant General Sibiya to be here on Monday.
No, he wouldn't be here.
Although this committee does have power to order the head of a prison to release a detainee to come and deal with it.
Yeah, no, I was told that they were looking for gadgets, not arresting people.
To the media, please, and to the public, the South Africans that are
Just
watching
wanna
the
get your
developments.
reaction.
Yeah. Can we get your reaction on the developments with regards to what Parliament is trying to do, the establishment of this committee, and the testimony that you have given today?
Well, the committee is still in sitting, and we're not finished. We are still proceeding tomorrow. And I've got no comment to make, and the committee is doing their work.
Are you happy with the process so far? You've testified twice now. You've been at the Matlanga Commission, you've been here at the committee. But I think, although we know it's still underway, but just personally for you, there's a lot going on within the SAPS which you are in charge of. Are you happy with the process that's been unfolding so far?
Yeah, I think I'm quite happy. I've got no problem with the process. And of course, remember, I've got no control of the process, whether I'm happy or not, but I must subject myself to the process. So, but I've got no qualms, no problem.
General, live on Newsroom Africa, Channel 405. Just your reaction in relation to the utterances earlier today that your deputy says he's under siege, and also saying that his life is in danger.
Well, I wouldn't know how life becomes in danger, and I'm just aware that there was a search and seizure where they were looking for whatever gadgets. It's part of the investigation, and National Commissioner don't investigate cases. Well, of course, it is police doing their work, and that's how far I can go.
Commissioner General, the issue around the allegations that were made by the KZN Police Commissioner have gained traction in international media. What would you say to the international space with regards to policing in South Africa?
Look, policing, policing is going on in the country, and there is no crisis beyond any means or control of us. The police are doing their work, continuously doing their work. There are, however, challenges within the organization and the country as a whole, and one doesn't see any problem that is beyond our control. We are, the whole country, police are doing their work, and challenges, they do come and go, and yes, there are challenges being faced. You know, in Western Cape, we have a problem of gangs. I think the minister did address the stakeholders earlier today, and we are reinforcing with members from the province of Western Cape, where we are going to have dedicated teams at sub-district level in the West Cape Town metropole. And from there, we will be doing the same, especially in your Eastern Cape and some other hotspot areas like Mthatha. We will be also deploying. We don't bring extra, we use members locally there, and I think we are going on with policing in the country.
General, look, if you look at the space of an hour, less than an hour, there are two different people, two implicated individuals that essentially said that they believe that their lives are in danger. She mentioned one just now, and then Cedric Nkapinde also mentioned, actually he used your name, and he said if anything were to happen to him, people should look to you, to Fani Masemola. So in that conversation, he also mentioned how firearms are placed in the hands of criminals and all of these things. Now, if you don't believe that's true, or you believe that he has said something incorrect, would you be taking any action against him for such statements, or would you challenge it in any way?
Well, I challenge it. I didn't hear the story. I don't know the details of the story. But I mean, you are aware General Fani Masemola was here the whole day, and somewhere police are doing their work, their operation. So, and well, I am in charge of the police. Maybe he's right to drag my name in, maybe unfairly so. I don't know. Let me first reflect on that, know exactly what you are talking about, and then I can comment. It's unfair that I comment about something I haven't read, I haven't heard, I haven't seen.
General, there's also an attempt
Just
to
let's
gain
give each
access
other a
to
chance. Let's give each other a chance, my sister. General, would you agree with the sentiment that was raised by General Mkhwanazi that had he not addressed the nation in July, that the contestations between the police could have spilled over and the bodies could have been left behind?
Bodies of what?
Well, he's saying that the contestations within the crime intelligence unit could have led to bodies being left behind, meaning that people could have been killed between the men in blue.
Well, not as far as I know. I don't believe that. I know, yes, there are problems within that division, and it's not new problems. We've been, the current DIVCOM have been addressing them before he get arrested, and unfortunately there is stagnation in the resolving of that. But I don't see it as far as that bodies would have been, people would have killed one another.
General, News from Africa again. There was an attempt to raid the home of the police minister. However, that attempt for the raid was unsuccessful. Will there be further attempts?
I wouldn't know. As I said, I have not been briefed. I was here. All I know is that I was told before I came here, or as I come here, that there will be an investigation team looking for catches, and that's all I know.
General, lastly from me from Russia today, I've spoken to you about the international community. What would you say as the leader of the police in South Africa, particularly to South Africans that are watching the developments right now, especially in relation to infiltration, particularly just the allegations? What would you say to South Africans that are watching these developments with concern?
Look, as I said, there are problems. We happen to have find what is the problem in terms of infiltration into SAPS, and we are dealing with it. And I think it happens to any organization in the world. I think we are better off because we caught this thing right at the beginning when it started, where some cartels or drug cartels would want to take over or infiltrate the SAPS and destroy the organization. So I'm quite happy that we were able to pick it up right at the beginning. And I must thank the team of Gauteng, the counterintelligence team of Gauteng, of course with the assistance they got of the political killings task team of KwaZulu-Natal. They did good work, and they continue the good work, and one will support them that they complete what they've started.
General, I know that it's late in the day, so I promise you I won't be much longer. Just the last question from me. Here's what I want to know. So with the committee taking place, the commission is still underway. There are players here, or these implicated individuals that we're talking about, that could potentially come back into the service, into the ministry. I mean, these people haven't been removed. What I want to know is, whatever the outcome is here, how do you, as the head of the SAPS, manage those relations? Potentially, the police minister could come back, your deputy could come back into the SAPS, you'll all have to work together again. How are you going to manage that situation?
Well, firstly, if you say they come back, they are not gone. They are still around. They are still, he's still a member, and the minister is still a minister of police, and we have an acting minister. So here there is an investigation by a team, and National Commissioner do not tell them 10 left, 10 right. They investigate whatever they are investigating, and they do whatever they're supposed to do. And in terms of managing relations, I've got no hard feelings against anybody. There's nobody that I say I'm hating nobody, and I don't know from their side, but from my side, I've got nothing against anyone.
General, can you kindly tell us about your deputy?
Well, you are aware he is suspended, and there is an investigation. There is nobody pushing anybody out. There is an investigation, and General Masemola is not doing the investigation. By implication, yes, as the head of the organization, yes, they are doing on my behalf. But there is that investigation, which I will not be able to be there to say 10 left, 10 right, and that's how we should understand it.
General, just from my side, on the back of that, what do you make of claims that there was a conspiracy to boot you from the police service, to have you kicked out?
Well, I'm aware of that, so what can I do? I'm aware of that. We are aware of such motives and the attempts. It wasn't the first time, but we are aware that there are such attempts.
General, lastly, I know I said I asked the last question, but I'm just thinking now, a lot of South Africans are concerned about the safety of General Mkhwanazi. Are you concerned, especially yesterday, coming out to say that his family, he's not sure about his family's safety, and that is in the hands of the police?
Well, I wouldn't like to talk about the security of people, but we are taking care of him.
He's safe.
It's sufficient to say so.
Thank you.